It's the story of Joseph, right? From the Bible. He had a bunch of brothers that was jealous that he was receiving love from the father. Let's think about that for a minute. How can you relate to that? If you can relate to that, you can keep going. So his brothers were so jealous of the love that he was getting from the father and the gifts that he was born with to interpret dreams and make everybody happy around him. They just felt regular because they hadn't taken the time to get to know themselves and unpack the gift that they were given, you know. So with that envy and that jealousy, it detracted them from seeing their own pureness. So they got together and devised a plan to get rid of him. So they throw him into slavery, put some blood on his cloak from a lamb, take it back to Pop Duke. Pop Duke, like, what happened to my son? They're like, yo, a lion got to him apart and all that. Crazy. So he weeping, he going through it. They fake crying because your killer show up to your funeral. Like, it's nasty work out there. You know what I'm saying? So he goes on life thinking his son dead, son in slavery. But check it out, son sold off. Joseph, he started to elevate in the prisons and the slave camps. His gift to interpret dreams that men have and tell them spot on what it's about, what it means, or what's going to happen. If it was a prelude to an episode yet to happen, God noticed that, had a situation. Joseph got him right on track, interpreted a dream, told him what to do, how to prevent the hardship that was going to come, dealing with a child, if I'm not mistaken. After that, he started getting elevated above the other slaves and the other prisoners in the king. He started getting them privileges. So even where he was at, although he was betrayed and sold in slavery, he was elevating. Like everywhere you put God, God gonna be God and shine. The sun gonna shine, baby. So he shined. Boom. King had an issue. King got all kind of people on payroll. He got soothsayers, he got wizards, magicians, warlocks, those in the divination, witches. He got all that. You know what I'm saying? He got the incense lighters, the sage burners. Listen, he got the Indian rain dancers, but he don't got nobody that can tell him nothing, so he got a bunch of assholes on payroll. The guard over him that elevated Joseph, that been rocking with Joseph for a minute, know Joseph something special, right? He said, listen, I know somebody. I met one of them Hebrew dudes. Yeah. He gonna get you right. He been doing marvelous work. That's why I got him running things with me. Like, you know, he's still a prisoner, but you know, he top class down there. King like, what? I got a bunch of assholes on payrolls. They can't interpret nothing. You know what I'm saying? Tell him come see me. God go back to the prison camps, holler at Joseph. Like, yo, I got a shot for you. This might be your shot. You might be able to shoot to the big time. You do this one. Joseph like, what? He like, listen, he got soothsayers, magicians, warlocks, those in the divination, witches. He got globe readers, palm readers, dancers, incense burners, sage wavers. He got it all, but nobody can tell him what his dream means. And it got him vexated and perplexed. Joseph like, all right, tell him you come see him. Date is set, time's going. Joseph bump into the king. Mind you, keep in mind, he was sold in slavery by his jealous brothers. You know, the ones who didn't take the time to get to know themselves and unpack the gift that God gave them so they could share with the world and make the world better as they go through their test, trials, tribulation to prove that they belong in glory, in the eternal. He goes see the king, interpret the dream, spot on, told him what to do and what's going to happen. King made him second to himself. The Pharaoh made him second to himself in all of Egypt, according to the story. Second in charge of everything. And look, here's the fly part. He had every last asshole that was on payroll beheaded, executed. Them niggas out of here. You niggas serve no purpose. What the fuck you around for? He killed them niggas because they serve no purpose. That's another jewel. Shit that don't serve no purpose in your today and tomorrow, you gotta let it go and cut it loose. You can't get nothing new if your hands is full or your hands is tied. So that's the story of Joseph. And if you see yourself in that, then you know what it is. Sit back, relax, breathe like, yo, it's whatever. No attachments. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever. 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 It's No attachments. You can't be caught up in this world. Be in this world, but not of this world. If you were Joseph, hold it. You know how much glory is to come from that and to come from your story? You were Joseph, embrace that. Walk that, head up, chest out. Because everywhere you go, you gonna glow. Jail, streets, synagogues, theaters, stadiums, cathedrals, condominiums, mansions, villas, bungalows. You understand? A hammock. You could be in a hammock and still be godly. And that's the real. Peace.